Welcome back to Car Curator. In the electric vehicle world, we just witnessed a seismic shift that nobody saw coming this fast. While Tesla was busy arguing about Cybertruck production delays and Elon was tweeting about Mars, a Chinese company quietly executed the most devastating corporate takeover in automotive history without spending a single dollar on acquisitions. BYD, Build Your Dreams, has officially dethroned Tesla as the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer. This isn't just another quarterly blip or market fluctuation. This represents a fundamental transformation in the global automotive landscape that will define the next decade of electric mobility. Today, we're diving deep into exactly how BYD pulled off this stunning upset, why Tesla should be genuinely concerned, and what this means for the future of electric vehicles worldwide. Let's start with the cold, hard facts that shook the automotive world in Q2 2025. In the second quarter, BYD's passenger BEV sales totaled 606,993 units, which was 222,871 units, or 58.02% higher than Tesla's. That's not a marginal victory, that's a dominating performance that left Tesla in the dust. But here's where it gets even more impressive. Tesla sales through June fell 13% to some 720,000 vehicles. But volumes for BYD of China soared 41% to crack the 1 million vehicle mark already halfway through the year. Think about that for a moment. While Tesla was struggling with declining sales, BYD was experiencing explosive growth of 41%. This isn't just about one company succeeding while another struggles, it's about momentum, market dynamics, and strategic execution on a global scale. In Q1 2025, BYD officially outpaced Tesla in global battery electric vehicle (BEV) deliveries for the second consecutive quarter. They sold a staggering 416,388 all-electric passenger vehicles, blowing past Tesla's 336,681. This consistency across quarters proves this isn't a fluke. It's a new reality. The financial implications are equally staggering. BYD generated 777 billion yuan, $107.1 billion, in annual revenue, up 29%. Not only is that past the $100 billion threshold, it's greater than Tesla's 2024 revenue of $97.7 billion. Now here's where BYD's strategy becomes absolutely brilliant and potentially devastating for competitors. While Tesla has been positioning itself as a premium brand with prices that reflect luxury status, BYD took the completely opposite approach. Make electric vehicles so affordable that choosing gasoline becomes economically irrational. During its 2025 Beagle Seagull Global Night event on June 30th, BYD introduced a new variant, offering buyers a longer-range EV option at an affordable price. The Seagull, BYD's entry-level electric vehicle, starts at just $11,000 for the extended range version. The company has models available for under $10,000 in the Chinese market. To put this in perspective, that's less than what many people spend on a used Honda Civic. We're talking about brand new electric vehicles with modern features, decent range, and reliability, at prices that make gasoline cars look expensive. This pricing strategy isn't just about undercutting competitors, it's about fundamentally reshaping consumer expectations. When you can buy a new electric vehicle for $12,000, suddenly the $35,000 starting price of a Tesla Model 3 seems almost absurd. It's like comparing the price of a smartphone to a laptop. They're solving the same basic problem, but at completely different price points. But here's what makes this even more remarkable. BYD isn't losing money on these vehicles. Their vertical integration and manufacturing efficiency allow them to maintain profitability even at these seemingly impossible price points. This situation reminds me of another seismic shift in automotive history, when Honda began challenging American automakers in the 1970s and 1980s. Back then, Detroit's Big Three were producing large, gas-guzzling vehicles with questionable reliability, while Honda focused on small, fuel-efficient, reliable cars that cost significantly less. The parallels are striking. Tesla today resembles the American automakers of the 1970s. Successful, established, but perhaps becoming complacent with premium pricing and complex features. BYD is following Honda's playbook. Focus on reliability, efficiency, and affordability while continuously improving quality. Honda didn't just succeed by being cheaper, they succeeded by being better value. Their vehicles were more reliable, more fuel efficient, and cost less to maintain. BYD is executing the same strategy in the electric space, offering vehicles that aren't just cheaper up front, but provide better total cost of ownership. The crucial difference? Honda took decades to achieve global dominance. BYD is doing it in years, thanks to the rapid adoption of electric vehicles and China's manufacturing capabilities. While pricing gets the headlines, BYD's real competitive advantage lies in their battery technology. The company has developed what they call blade battery technology using lithium iron phosphate (LFP) chemistry. And this isn't just marketing fluff, it represents a genuine technological breakthrough. Traditional lithium-ion batteries used by most manufacturers, including Tesla, rely on nickel-cobalt chemistries that are expensive, resource-intensive, and have thermal management challenges. BYD's LFP blade batteries solve multiple problems simultaneously. Safety. LFP chemistry is inherently more stable and less prone to thermal runaway. When BYD demonstrated their blade battery technology, they literally put nails through the batteries without causing fires, something that would be catastrophic with traditional lithium-ion cells. Cost. Iron and phosphate are abundant, cheap materials compared to cobalt and nickel. This cost advantage flows directly to vehicle pricing. Longevity. LFP batteries typically last longer and maintain their capacity better over time. This means BYD vehicles have lower total cost of ownership. Manufacturing integration. Here's the kicker. BYD manufactures their own batteries. They're not buying from suppliers. They control the entire battery supply chain. This vertical integration provides cost advantages and supply security that most competitors simply cannot match. Tesla, meanwhile, relies heavily on suppliers like Panasonic and CATL for batteries. This creates cost pressure, supply chain vulnerabilities, and limits their ability to optimize battery technology for their specific vehicles. BYD's global expansion strategy is methodical and devastating in its effectiveness. While Tesla has always positioned itself as a global brand but struggled with production capacity, BYD is systematically entering market after market with localized strategies. Asia-Pacific dominance. BYD has already established manufacturing facilities across Southeast Asia, making their vehicles locally in markets like Thailand, Indonesia, and India. This eliminates import tariffs and reduces logistics costs. European breakthrough. In March, it was revealed that Tesla, which only sells pure battery vehicles, fell behind BYD in total annual sales. Even more impressive, BYD is succeeding in Europe despite facing additional EU tariffs designed to protect European automakers. Latin American strategy. BYD is building manufacturing capacity in Brazil and Mexico, positioning themselves to serve both the Latin American market and potentially the North American market through Mexico's trade relationships. The genius of BYD's expansion isn't just about building factories. It's about building complete ecosystems. They're not just selling cars, they're establishing service networks, charging infrastructure partnerships, and local supply chains. Tesla's problems go beyond just facing tougher competition. The company is dealing with several structural challenges that BYD is expertly exploiting. Production complexity. Tesla's vehicles are engineering marvels, but they're also incredibly complex to manufacture. Features like Falcon Wing doors, complex interior screens, and advanced autonomous driving systems add cost and manufacturing complexity. BYD focuses on simpler, more manufacturable designs. Market positioning. Tesla positioned itself as a premium brand, which worked brilliantly when they were the only viable electric vehicle option. But premium positioning becomes a liability when competitors offer 80% of the functionality at 40% of the price. Geographic concentration. Tesla is heavily dependent on the Chinese market for both sales and manufacturing. BYD's rise in China directly threatens Tesla's most important market. Feature over engineering. While Tesla customers love features like advanced autopilot and over-the-air updates, most consumers just want reliable, affordable transportation. BYD focuses on core functionality rather than technological showcases. This is the million-dollar question that will determine whether BYD's success is sustainable or just a temporary price-based advantage. Early indications are promising, but with important caveats. BYD vehicles generally receive positive reviews for build quality, especially considering their price points. The interiors are functional, if not luxurious. The technology integration is competent, and reliability appears solid based on early data. However, BYD faces the same challenge that Honda, Toyota, and Hyundai faced when entering Western markets: overcoming perceptions about quality and brand prestige. Tesla still has advantages in brand recognition, charging network access, and advanced features. The real test will come as BYD vehicles age and accumulate miles in diverse global markets. Early adopters are generally satisfied, but long-term reliability data is still limited. Don't count Tesla out yet. The company has several potential strategies to respond to BYD's challenge. Price reduction. Tesla has significant margins on their vehicles and could reduce prices substantially while maintaining profitability. The question is whether they're willing to sacrifice margins for market share. Model diversification. Tesla could develop lower-cost vehicle variants specifically to compete with BYD's entry-level offerings. There have been persistent rumors about a $25,000 Tesla model. Technology differentiation. Tesla's strength in autonomous driving, charging infrastructure, and software integration could become more important as the market matures. Manufacturing innovation. Tesla's Gigafactory model could be adapted for higher volume, lower-cost production to compete directly with BYD's manufacturing efficiency. Partnership strategy. Tesla could partner with other manufacturers or suppliers to achieve better cost structures, though this would represent a significant strategic shift. Let's return to the Honda comparison because it's crucial for understanding what might happen next. In the 1980s, many American consumers and industry experts dismissed Honda as a cheap alternative that would never match American quality or performance. They were spectacularly wrong. Honda didn't just become competitive, they redefined what consumers expected from automobiles. Reliability became more important than raw power. Fuel efficiency became a key selling point. Total cost of ownership became more important than purchase price. BYD appears to be following the same trajectory in electric vehicles. They're not trying to out-Tesla by building more luxurious or technologically advanced vehicles. Instead, they're redefining what consumers expect from electric vehicles: affordability, reliability, and practical functionality. This shift has implications that extend far beyond BYD and Tesla. We're witnessing a fundamental transformation in global automotive manufacturing and technology leadership. Chinese technological ascendancy. BYD's success represents China's emergence as a leader in next-generation automotive technology, not just manufacturing. Western automotive restructuring. Traditional Western automakers are being squeezed between premium brands like Tesla and cost-efficient manufacturers like BYD. Supply chain realignment. The automotive supply chain is reorganizing around battery technology and electronics, rather than traditional mechanical systems. Geopolitical implications. Automotive manufacturing has always been tied to national economic strength. China's leadership in electric vehicles has strategic implications. Based on current trends and strategic positioning, here's what we can expect over the next few years. BYD will likely maintain and expand their lead. Their cost advantages, manufacturing scale, and global expansion strategy position them for continued growth. Tesla will remain relevant but in a smaller role. Tesla will likely maintain their position in premium markets but lose overall market share as the EV market expands. Traditional automakers face existential pressure. Companies like GM, Ford, and Volkswagen are being squeezed from both ends and must dramatically accelerate their EV transitions. Price wars will intensify. BYD's pricing strategy will force industry-wide price reductions, benefiting consumers but pressuring manufacturer profits. Technology democratization. Advanced EV features will become standard across price points as competition intensifies. For consumers, This shift represents unprecedented opportunity. We're entering an era where electric vehicles will be both more affordable and more capable than ever before. The days of choosing between electric and economical are ending. For investors, this represents a fundamental shift in automotive value creation. Traditional metrics like engine technology and mechanical engineering expertise are being replaced by battery technology, manufacturing efficiency, and software integration. For society, this accelerates the transition to sustainable transportation by making electric vehicles accessible to mainstream consumers, not just early adopters with disposable income. BYD's overtaking of Tesla isn't just a changing of the guard. It's a signal that the electric vehicle industry has reached true maturity. We're no longer in the phase where one company can dominate through first-mover advantage and technological superiority. The EV war has officially shifted from a battle of innovation to a battle of execution. BYD is winning that battle through superior manufacturing efficiency, strategic pricing, and systematic global expansion. Tesla still has advantages in technology and brand recognition, but those advantages are eroding rapidly. What's most exciting is that this competition ultimately benefits everyone. Better vehicles, lower prices, and faster innovation will accelerate the global transition to electric transportation. The question isn't whether electric vehicles will dominate the automotive market. That's already decided. The question is, which companies will lead that transformation and how quickly it will happen? Based on current trends, BYD has positioned themselves brilliantly for continued leadership. But in a market this dynamic, today's leader could be tomorrow's footnote. The only certainty is that the pace of change will continue accelerating. That's our deep dive into how BYD overtook Tesla and what it means for the future of electric vehicles. This is the kind of in-depth automotive analysis you'll find right here at Car Curator, where we go beyond the headlines to understand the forces shaping the automotive world. If you found this analysis valuable, make sure to subscribe to Car Curator for more content like this. We're tracking all the major developments in electric vehicles